Yo, this goddess Visis just pulled up and told the whole squad they're in a new world. She's acting all sweet, saying they're special chosen ones. But you can tell something's definitely off with that energy. She's way too happy about kidnapping a whole classroom. Goddess over here just knighted the whole class as heroes. Everyone's probably thinking they're in an ice guy dream. But she's already dropping hints about an unfortunate matter. She's playing with their heads before the real drama even starts. Watch out for that plot twist. Bro, Visis just went full cold-blooded. She looked right at Momorituka and said he's discarded. 1 second he's a hero, the next he's trash. The look on his face is pure shock. She's acting like he's just a broken toy she's throwing away. So here's the deal, this world has a rank system, and our boy Momori is the only E rank. That's bottom-tier garbage in this goddess's eyes. She's telling him to obediently walk away for the sake of the S ranks. She's literally telling him he's too weak to exist. Momori is losing it, straight up begging for her to wait. His realization hitting him that he's actually being left behind. The whole hall is just watching him struggle. It's a desperate vibe, man. He's pleading for his life and no one's moving an inch. Okay. Our boy is fed up. He's calling out the whole class and Visis for their fake energy. He knows he's an outcast, but he's not taking this discarded nonsense lying down. He just screamed, "This is bullshit," at a literal goddess. The rage is real, he's finally snapping. He's pointing the finger now, warning the whole squad. He's like, when she's done with you, you're next on the chopping block. But the classmates are just like, nah, not happening. They're too blinded by their own ranks to see the trap. He's the only one woke right now. Look at these friends gossiping while Momori's life is falling apart. They're just talking about their D ranks and how good their lives will be. They've already written him off like he's dead. The betrayal is deeper than just the goddess. It's the whole room turning their backs. Bro is on his knees, completely broken. Realization is hitting that he's already invisible to them. The whole class is acting like he doesn't even exist anymore. This is the ultimate isolation, man. He's a ghost in his own life now. Finally, someone's got a spine. Soguayaka, the S rank, just stepped up and told Visis this is wrong. She's calling out the fact that he's their classmate. Momori looks like he can't believe it. Someone actually cares. But now the goddess is about to pull rank on her. Sogu is really trying to hold it down for the class, man. She's like, yo, we can't just do Momori like this. She's the committee member and an S rank, so she's got that weight, but Visis is just looking at her like she's a nuisance. The class is on the fence, but the pressure is crazy. Yo, Visis just laid her out. No talk, just a straight-up power blast to the face. Sogu got silenced real quick, man. This goddess is not playing around with any dissent. She just showed everyone who the real boss is, and it's definitely not the heroes. Visis is a straight-up manipulator, bro. She's crying fake tears and saying Sogu lost her way, just because she had a heart. Now the class is getting brainwashed, telling Sogu to stop being selfish and just let Momori get erased. This is peak gaslighting right here. Momori tries to help Sogu up, but thud. Gets kicked right in the chest. Someone's already sucking up to the goddess, telling him not to touch her. The betrayal is moving fast. Man, they're treating him like he's got the plague. Now the bullies are pipe up, calling him a fucking pervert for just trying to help. Momori is looking at them like, who are these people? He's seeing his whole future get snatched away. The pity he feels for Sogu is the only thing keeping him human right now. This is crazy. The whole class is literally chanting, discard him. It's like a mob mentality just took over the room. Momori's looking around like, yo, we were just at lunch together 10 minutes ago. The whole squad just flipped on him for a rank up. Individual shots now, and they're all trash. They're telling him to get out of their sight, calling him a hindrance. Even the quiet ones are looking away like it's none of their business. This is pure cold-heartedness. Man, everyone's thinking of themselves. Visis is acting all holy now, saying since everyone agreed, she's gonna discard him. She's putting the whole murder on the class's hands. That orb is glowing, and Momori is just frozen. He's begging for a stop, but the energy is moving toward the end. Memori's mind is going to a dark place, bro. He's realized that everyone just means they're all sharing the blame. Visus is asking for last words like a priest at an execution. But in his head, he's already called it. Everyone in that room is a straight-up shithead. That's it. No more crying. Memori's heart just turned into ice. He realization that these people are trash means he doesn't owe them anything. He's locking his emotions away, getting ready for whatever nightmare this goddess is sending him to. The hunt is on. Visus is still talking that fake sweet talk while she teleports him out. She's like, "It's okay to cry. Take pride in it. Pride in getting murdered." She's crazy, man. The portal's glowing and he's fading out. This is the last time he'll see any of these people. Yo. Memori just gave her the middle finger on the way out. Go to hell, lady. He's not leaving without one last FU. The goddess is still smiling and praying for him, acting like a saint while she sends him to the abyss. The disrespect is legendary. And just like that, he's gone. The portal just snapped shut and left nothing but a little light that fades away. The classroom is quiet now, but the damage is done. Memori is out of the picture, and the real story is about to start in the shadows. Welcome to the bottom of the world, Memori. He just landed in some dark, creepy cave. It's cold, it's wet, and he's all by himself. No heroes, no goddess, just him face down on the rocks. He's got to wake up fast if he wants to survive this crawl. The man is hurting. He's clutching his chest, teeth bared, just feeling the weight of the betrayal. It's more than just a bad landing. It's the realization that everyone he knew just trashed him. He's turning all that pain into pure motivation right now. He's letting it all out, just screaming into the void of this cave. No one's around to hear him, but you can feel the energy shifting. This is the birth of something dark, man. He's crying for the last time before he becomes the monster he needs to be to get back. Wait, he's starting to use his head now. He's like, where do I go? What do I do? Then it hits him, skills. The only thing the goddess gave him before the kick. He's got to find out what he's actually got under the hood if he's going to survive the night. He's flashing back to the goddess's tutorial. Status open. He's trying to trigger the UI like he's in a game. It's a desperate move, but it's all he's got. He's waiting for that hologram to pop up and tell him he's got at least one thing going for him. Oh no. Just as he gets the screen up, a giant minotaur walks out of the shadows. It's like a game, but the difficulty just went to impossible. This thing is huge, ugly, and looking at Memori like he's a snack. Welcome to the dungeon, kid. Dodge. The monster just swung at him and almost took his head off. Memori is moving on pure instinct now, rolling away while the beast charges. He hasn't even read his skills yet and he's already fighting for his life. This is do or die right now. Our boy is frozen, man. He's looking up at this beast and thinking, is this it? Am I really gonna die in this hole? The fear is paralyzing, and that monster is looking down on him like he's already dinner. It's a dark moment. He's never been this close to the end. He's hauling it through the cave, screaming for help. He's hoping there's a squad of other discarded heroes he can team up with. But the deeper he goes, the more he realizes he's probably alone in this nightmare. That scream is pure desperation. Man. Oh man, he just found a skeleton. Reality check. Discarding isn't just getting kicked out. It's getting sent to a furnace. He realizes there's no way out and that he's just the next body in the pile if he doesn't find a way to fight back right now. He's got his head back in the game. I still am a hero, he says. He's flicking through his status window like a madman, looking for that one skill to save his life. He's got paralyze and sleep. Not exactly the fireballs he was hoping for, but it's something. He's literally looking at his skills and yelling, what the hell? Sleep, paralyze, and poison? That's some weak tier stuff in most games. Now he knows why they called him a miss. He feels completely useless, trapped in a dungeon with status effects while a minotaur is charging. The beast is roaring in his face, but something in Memori just snapped. He's like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna struggle as much as I can. He's stopped running and he's ready to face the music. It's go time, and he's betting everything on those useless skills. This is it. The monster's giant hand is reaching for him, literally patting his head like he's a snack. Mamori is terrified, screaming his lungs out, but he's holding his position. He's about to try and touch the untouchable. This is the moment of truth.
Para LYZ.
He let it rip. He touched that massive hand and screamed his skill out. The air is crackling and the monster is caught right in the middle of a swing. Everything is about to either stop or we're gonna see Mamori get flattened. The hype is real. Wait. It worked. The monster is frozen solid, mid-charge. Mamori can't even believe it. He's looking at his hands like, did I just do that? The beast is paralyzed, eyes wide, and Mamori finally has a second to breathe. The underdog just hit a critical. He's thinking now. Realization is hitting that if this works like a game, status skills are actually broken. He's looking at that paralyzed monster and plotting. If he can actually use this, he might not be the prey anymore. He's starting to see the path to surviving this hell. He's doubling down. Mamori hits him with the poison and the monster is in serious trouble now. The man is smiling, man. He's like, it really works. He went from almost being lunch to being the executioner in 3 seconds flat. The turnover is crazy. Mamori is getting cold with it. He's sitting there counting the seconds, wondering how long the paralysis lasts and how strong that poison is. He's practically thanking the goddess for sending him here where he can test his powers in peace. He's shifting from a victim to a scientist of death. Wyo, his eyes. Mamori's looking straight up demonic right now. He's standing over that dying beast like, I'm gonna watch you until you die. This is the birth of the abnormal state skill hero. He ain't the same kid who walked into that throne room. The beast is dead, and Mamori just leveled up like a boss. He went from level 1 to 258 in one go. He's looking at the screen like, is this for real? If this is the scale he's working with, the goddess messed up big time. He's already stronger than he ever thought possible. He's taking the mantle from the skeleton, paying his respects to the one who didn't make it. He's not promising revenge just yet, but he's stepping out into that cave with a new purpose. Chapter 1 is in the books. Mamori is alive, he's dangerous, and he's coming for that throne. Bro, we're out here in the deep woods now. Everything's quiet, maybe too quiet. Just a peaceful moment by the stream before things get crazy. Nature's vibes are immaculate, but you know the peace won't last long. Wait, hold up. We just stumbled onto someone's private bath time. Typical fantasy tropes, but she's not just any elf. She's got that look in her eyes like she's seen some serious stuff. Let's keep moving before we get caught. She's gearing up and heading out. No map, no plan, just straight into the thick of it. The woods are getting darker, and the atmosphere is getting heavy. This is where the real adventure starts, deep in the shadows. Okay, something just woke up. Those ruins aren't just for show, they're alive. 1 second it's quiet, the next it's energy everywhere. This isn't just a forest. It's an ancient trap waiting to spring. Things are about to get electric. Tuka is not playing. He just dropped the paralyzed hammer on that bird monster. Look at the shock on its face, completely frozen. Our boy might be the lowest rank, but he's got that one-shot potential that changes the whole game. Yo, it's a total zombie horde out here. Tuka's sweating bullets because there's just way too many. He's spamming paralyzed like his life depends on it because it actually does. If he misses even once, it's game over for real. Madman. Tuka is literally standing on a mountain of bodies. This is some epic Souls-like stuff right here. He's panting, he's tired, but he's still standing. The monsters are everywhere, but they can't move an inch. He's really outplaying the system. Our boy is cooked. He just hit the floor, completely out of steam. Surrounding him are nothing but monsters, and that look of despair is too real. This isn't a game anymore. It's a fight for survival in the most brutal way. He's thinking back to that trash goddess. That's the motivation. He's turning his hand into a literal turret. The anger is building, and he's not going down without a fight. If he can just land this next hit, he might actually make it. Systems check. Tuka's looking at his toolkit, poison, sleep, paralyze. It's not much, but it's all he's got. He's measuring out 20 meters like a pro. In this world, knowing your range is the difference between living and becoming monster food. Real talk, Tuka is finally connecting the dots. He's thinking back to that Minotaur fight and realizing the stats don't tell the whole story. The system is deeper than it looks, and he's got to understand it if he wants to survive this nightmare. Level 258. Bro just skipped the whole tutorial and went straight to endgame stats. It's absolutely ridiculous. But look at that dark tunnel ahead. Even with all that power, he knows this dungeon is designed to keep him trapped forever. It's a bug or a feature. Man, that goddess is living rent-free in his head. She called him a failure and threw him away like trash. But look at his face now. That's the face of a man who's done being a victim. He knows the game is rigged, so he's gonna break the board. He's tired of running. Tuka is charging in, and he's got one goal: total annihilation. He's locking on to the enemy and calling out his move. Poison. It's simple, it's effective, and it's about to turn this whole dungeon into a graveyard for those monsters. Bro is spamming the toxic. Poison after poison. He's not even breaking a sweat now. One touch, one word, and these monsters are basically walking ghosts. This is the ultimate low-rank glow-up. Who needs a sword when you've got lethal hacks? Okay. This is a total wipeout. Look at all those bubbles. Poison, poison, poison. He's clearing the whole screen like it's a mobile game. It's absolute carnage, and Tuka is the center of the storm. These monsters never stood a single chance. Yo, we're getting a glimpse into Tuka's backstory, and it's heartbreaking. This isn't just about the dungeon. Bro had it rough back home too. A cold house and a father who treated him like garbage. No wonder he's so cold-blooded now. He's been surviving his whole life. This kid was literally crying alone while his parents didn't give a single care. He was blaming himself for everything, thinking if he just followed the rules, they'd love him. It's that classic trauma that builds a survivor. My heart is actually breaking for him right now. They left him out in the snow, and they're mad at the cops for checking in. These parents are absolute villains. Child Tuka is just lying there, fading away while they argue about their own ego. This is exactly why he doesn't fear anything in this new world. That face. We just saw the moment the boy died and the survivor was born. One last fist, one last "I'm sorry," and then bam, present-day Tuka. He's got that terrifying look in his eyes now. These monsters aren't fighting a hero. They're fighting a man with nothing left to lose. Tuka is having a massive epiphany right now. He's looking at his trail of destruction and thinking, wait, my life has always been a struggle. He's done with the sorries and the pity. He's embracing the darkness because that's what he's been living in since day one. Big Brain Tuka is in the building. He's over here counting down the timers on paralyze and poison, trying to find the perfect combo. He's thinking, can I stack a third effect? Our boy is literally speedrunning the game's mechanics in the middle of a war zone. Go to sleep. Tuka just added the sleep status to the mix, and it's game over for the Horde. Imagine being poisoned, paralyzed, and then getting hit with a sleeping spell. It's the ultimate do not disturb sign. He's clearing the lobby with zero effort. Stacking buffs? Nah. Tuka is all about that stacking debuffs. Look at the math: poison plus sleep plus paralyze. It's a triple threat combo that no monster can tank. He's turned their own biology against them, and the results are absolutely beautiful in a dark way. The worthless guy just became the most dangerous man in the room. He's looking at these high-level monsters like, wow, I can actually just kill anything without moving. No swords, no shields, just pure toxic dominance. Tuka has officially entered his villain arc. Experience points. That's all these monsters are now. Tuka is looking at a sea of bodies and seeing a level up notification. The fear is gone, replaced by pure logic. He's treating this like a grind fest, and he's about to max out his stats on their souls. Flashback montage. All the people who doubted him, all the fake friends, and that trash goddess, they're all right there in his head. He's taking all that trauma and turning it into fuel. This isn't just survival. It's a giant middle finger to everyone who called him weak. The silhouette of a king. Tuka is perched on that rock like he owns the dungeon. He's done being the prey. If they're coming to kill him, he's just gonna kill them first. Faster, stronger, and meaner. Our boy has reached his final form, and it's terrifying. Look at the scale of this. A whole valley, completely cleared out. Tuka's just sitting there on a literal throne of bodies, taking it all in. This is peak Souls-like imagery right here. One man versus the world, and the man is winning by a landslide. Level up. Level up. The screen is glowing and Tuka's skills just hit level 2. Multi-target casting? Lower MP cost? It's basically game-breaking at this point. He's looking at his screen like, is that it? Give me more. The grind never stops for a legend. Yo, look at this ancient book. Memori's out here reading up on the forbidden arts. Beware the Soul Eater. That doesn't sound like a bedtime story, bro. He's diving deep into the dark side to find an edge in this crazy dungeon. This book is basically a cheat code. Scavenger mode. On.
Memories loading as kalatun. No capítulo.
He needs that rope for some tactical plays. He's calling the pile of bones Old Sage. His dark humor is on point even in this hell. In this dungeon, one man's remains are another man's treasure. How long has it been? Memori's losing track of time. He just cracked open a magic safe room, but the vibe is not comfortable. Plus, he's running out of snacks. Hunger is the real boss fight right now. He's gotta move fast or he's gonna be another skeleton. Trample or get trampled. That's the mantra for Chapter 3. Memori is standing tall, looking out into the unknown. The title alone says it all. There's no middle ground here. You either crush the competition or you end up under their boots. Let the real grind begin. Man-made designs in a dungeon? Interesting. Memori's realizing these safe rooms were put here for a reason. He's thanking his luck and his skills for getting him this far. He's mapping out the ruins, looking for that exit. This place is huge, but he's making progress. Pow! Look at that energy. Memori's paralyzed skill is evolving. He's not just guessing anymore. He's feeling the magic. He's getting familiar with the flow, turning into a literal lightning rod. The growth is insane, and the monsters are starting to feel the pressure. Level 2 for everything. Memori just unlocked the multi-target DLC. He can lock onto a whole squad of monsters and drop them all at once. Paralyze, sleep, poison, they're all upgraded. This is the ultimate efficiency upgrade. It's a total group wipeout from here on out. Level 504. Bro is absolutely cracked out of his mind. Turning monsters into EXP is way too easy now. But check the fine print, he's vulnerable to blind spots. He's a glass cannon turret. If he can't see him coming, he's still in big trouble. Balance, right? Sixth sense activated. Bro just got those spider sense vibes. He felt that danger coming from a mile away. Look at him move. He didn't even need to see it to know it was there. This is what happens when you survive in a dungeon too long. You become a predator. Oh snap. Big boss alert. Look at the size of that undead giant. It's literally rotting as it walks. Memori's thinking, will my skills even work on someone who's already dead? This is the ultimate test for his toolkit. It's a giant zombie versus a level 500 legend. Memori's got that mad scientist look in his eyes. He's calling this giant zombie his guinea pig. He's about to test his level 2 skills on it like it's a lab experiment. If it works, he's unstoppable. If it doesn't, well, let's just say it's gonna get messy. Wait, we're going back in time. Memori's remembering a girl named Kashima and a stray cat. He's thinking about how soft and kind he used to be. It's such a different vibe from the monster-slaying machine he is now. Real talk, the trauma changed him for real. Check the high school drama. Kashima's over here calling herself a coward, and Memori's being a total sweetheart. He's like, nah, being a kind coward is way better than being a psycho. It's crazy to see him this chill and normal before everything went south. Classroom politics are the worst. You got Akusabe-san getting a bit heated, and everyone's just trying to fit in. Memori's just in the background, vibing and observing. None of these kids have any idea that they're about to be portal jumped into a nightmare. Boom! The whole class just got ice-skyed. Now it's all about ranks. The S-rank kids are acting like they own the place, and everyone else is just trying to find a corner to hide in. Memori's right there in the middle of the chaos, seeing the world flip upside down. The mean girls are back, but with magic powers now. They're roasting Kabato for being a D-rank airhead. It's like high school on steroids. Everyone's trying to play leader, but you can tell it's all about ego. The vibe in this new world is getting toxic fast. Wait, did she just say meat shields? These people are getting dark, fast. They're talking about using the weaker kids as bait so the S-ranks can stay safe. They don't even want to go home. They want to build an empire. This is some straight-up villain logic. Kabato's breaking down, and honestly, can you blame her? She's crying for Memori-kun, hoping he's got some answers. But Memori's gone, thrown into the abyss. It's heartbreaking to see her this lost while everyone else is playing power games. Poor girl is all alone. Back to the grind. Memori's sitting next to that massive monster he just clapped. He's thinking about that skeleton again, the great sage. He's realizing the guys who were here before him were legends, and he's following in their footsteps. No more high school drama, just survival. Lore drop. The sage's name was Anglin Birthrad. He was a dark hero who got backstabbed by the goddess too. Memori's like, same, bro, same. He's finding out this goddess is a serial traitor. It's not just a dungeon. It's a dumping ground for anyone she hates. Memori's hit a new level of rage. He's calling the goddess evil incarnation, and honestly, he's not wrong. Look at that level up. He's clearing the lobby and stacking bodies. He's done being the nice guy. From here on out, it's personal. Total goddess takedown mode. Engaged. Look at him standing on a literal mountain of bodies. Memori's gone full emo god mode. He says he feels nothing, but we see that determination. He's building a tower of carcasses just to show the world he's still here. This isn't just winning. It's a statement. The laugh. That cold, dark laugh. Memori's embracing the chaos. You can see it in his eyes. He's not just surviving. He's becoming a part of the dungeon's nightmare. He's laughing at the death, laughing at the struggle. He's officially gone off the deep end, and it's epic. Back to the crawl. Tap, tap. That's the sound of Memori coming for your soul. He's moving like a shadow, checking every corner of this hallway. He's the silent killer of the labyrinth. Whatever's behind that next door is about to have a very bad day. Let's see what's next. Look, a massive door. Memori's feeling the airflow, which means the exit is close. He's found a weird indentation like he needs a specialized key to get through. He's so close to freedom he can practically taste the fresh air. This is the moment he's been grinding for. Level 1229. Is that a typo, or is Memori just that much of a beast now? He's looking at this weird face door monster thing and thinking trap. He's not falling for any tricks. He's loading up his paralyzed poison sleep combo. If it moves, it's getting deleted. Stamina's low, so it's now or never. Memori's playing it safe, sticking to the edge of his range. He's gonna poke it with paralyze and see if it flinches. He's like a sniper taking the shot from maximum distance. Let's see if this trap is as tough as it looks. He took the shot. But wait, something's wrong. That thing is fast. Before Memori can even blink, something sharp is coming right at him. This isn't like the other monsters. This one's got counterplay. Look at that energy clash. It's getting intense in here. Oh no, Memori. He just got stabbed. Right through the stomach, bro. I can't believe it, the level 1200 legend just got caught lacking. The look on his face is pure shock. His streak is broken and he's in serious trouble. This is the first time we've seen him bleed like this. The Soul Eater. The book wasn't lying, bro. This thing is the real deal. That one big eye is staring right into Memori's soul. He's down on the ground, wounded, and facing the strongest monster in the dungeon. Talk about a cliffhanger. He's got to find a way out of this. Chapter 4. Let's go. Memori is in a world of hurt. That Soul Eater head is not playing around. Look at the title card, it's basically a death warrant. Memori's got to dig deep and find a way to survive the boss of this whole nightmare labyrinth. things just got real. Bro, he's leaking. Memori's holding his stomach, trying to figure out how that thing is so fast. It's shooting lasers before he can even shout, "Paralyze." He's getting read like an open book. This Soul Eater is the first enemy that's actually faster than his casting speed. It's the boss. No more mini-bosses, no more trash mobs. This floating head is the king of the castle. You can see the fear and the grit in Memori's eyes. He knows if he doesn't clap this thing right here, right now, he's never seeing the sun again. Boss fight of the century. Memori's thinking about bailing, but where's he gonna go? He's already cleared the lobby. There's no more EXP to grind. He can't just hide in a corner for the rest of his life. It's either move forward or rot in the dark. He's choosing to fight even if the odds are 0. Look at that shitty goddess smiling. Memori's using that hate as fuel. He's like, I'm not dying until I see her head on a pike. He's got that main character energy back. It's not just about survival anymore. It's about making her pay for every single thing she did. Ugh, what is that? The boss just vomited out a whole squad of slime monsters. They're twitching and crawling all over the floor. It's like a literal army of nightmares. Memori's thinking, great, more of them. These things look nasty, no cap. Game on. Gross. These slimes are turning into faces? Memori's trying to drop a paralyze on him, but he's visibly shaken. It's hard to stay focused when you're fighting a pile of screaming heads. This boss is playing psychological warfare on top of the physical damage. No way. Those are the faces of the people who died here before. That's some high-level disrespect. The Soul Eater is literally laughing at Memori while showing him his future. This thing has 0 chill. It's basically a trophy room made of slime and screams. Look at that face. The Soul Eater is loving this. It's like a kid in a candy store, but the candy is Memori's fear. He's struggling to keep it together while this thing just laughs and laughs. It's feeding on his vibe, bro. He's gotta shut it down fast. Get back. Memori's literally backed into a corner. He's shouting for these things to stay away, and you can tell he's at his limit. It's not just a fight anymore. It's a nightmare that's come to life. He's gotta snap out of it or he's gonna be face number 10,000 in that pile. Wait, did you see that? Memori's casting even though the boss is watching. The range is solid. He's finding the gaps in the defense. It's like finding a glitch in the boss's AI. He's dropping paralyzed like it's hot, trying to buy himself some breathing room. Memori's crying, bro. He can't do it. He can't poison these things because they used to be human. He's calling comrades. This is the ultimate test of his soul. Does he stay soft and die, or go hard and survive? Empathy is a death sentence in this dungeon. He's losing it. Memori's shouting, I'm different. But he's stepping back. He doesn't want to hurt him, but they keep coming. It's like a zombie movie where you know the zombies. Every thud of their footsteps is getting to him. He's on the verge of a total breakdown. That smirk is pure evil. The boss is literally eating up Memori's despair. It's feasting on his misery like it's a 5-star dinner. Look at the boss's face. It's enjoying every single second of Memori's pain. This thing is a total psychological predator. They're asking for help while they're trying to kill him. That's messed up. Memori's shouting, don't come near me. He's surrounded by ghosts crying for a savior. It's a total sensory overload. The pressure is insane. He's got to shut him out or he's cooked. Help me. Memori's literally screaming for a miracle. He's broken. He's calling out for anybody to notice his struggle. But guess what? Nobody's coming. In this dungeon, you're your own hero or your own victim. It's a cold, hard truth he's about to learn. Wait. The vibe just changed. Memori stopped screaming and started casting. He just dropped another paralyze. You can see it in his eyes, the fear is gone, replaced by pure focus. He's done being the victim. He's about to remind this boss why his skills are legendary. Look at that pose. Memori is back in the game, and he's looking like a total boss. The energy is swirling. He's channeling everything into this one move. This is the comeback we've been waiting for. He's not just surviving anymore. He's dominating the scene. Checkmate. He just paralyzed the whole squad. Look at M frozen like statues. Mamori's face has gone totally stone cold. He's found his rhythm. He's like, yeah, that's the one. The hunter is back. And he's not playing favorites anymore. Everyone gets the smoke. Real talk. Mamori just roasted the strong people. He's like, you're all the same, arrogant and careless. He's calling out the boss for thinking he's already won. That smirk on Mamori's face? That's the look of a man who knows something you don't. Top-tier smack talk. Humble beginnings, major payoff. Mamori's like, you think I'm just some random background character? He's been playing the weakling role for years. This is the moment the mob character becomes the main event. Mamori Tuka is officially here to ruin everybody's day. Poison. He just dumped a whole bucket of toxic on that head. Look at it melting. The boss's face is literally bubbling. It's so satisfying to see this thing finally get what's coming to it. Mamori's not just fighting. He's executing a death sentence. No merci. Ooh. The disrespect. Mamori's like, eat this, you big head. The boss is screaming in the background while Mamori just stands there looking cool. That's some cold-blooded energy right there. He's making the boss experience the same pain it gave everyone else. It's bursting. The more the boss tries to move while paralyzed, the more it hurts. That's a pro-gamer move right there. Mamori's just watching it fall apart with that creepy little smile. He's found the ultimate exploit, and it's absolutely brutal. Rip big head. Go to sleep, monster. Mamori's dropping the final word. He's listing out everybody who doubted him, the class, the goddess, everyone. And now, he's the only one left standing in this room of corpses. It's a major win for the underdogs. Absolute flex. Double tap. Mamori's not taking any chances. He drops one last paralyze just to be sure. He's like, I'm not dropping my guard for nobody. That's how you stay alive in a dungeon like this.
Pure caution, pure skill.
The boss is officially a memory now. Look at the scale of this. That head is huge, and Mamori's just standing there like it's another Tuesday. He wiped out the whole room. No more boss, no more familiars. It's finally quiet. This is the shot that says, I'm the new king of this dungeon. Legendary. Level up. Mamori's stats are going through the roof. He just hit the jackpot on EXP. Both his main skills are level 3 now. But look at him, he's actually apologizing to the victims. He's got his heart back, but mixed with that killer edge. Truly the GOAT. The spirits are free. Look at M all flying up. It's actually kind of beautiful. Mamori just liberated a whole dimension of suffering. He's not just a killer. He's a savior to these poor souls. This is the first win for the good guys in a long, long time. They're talking to him. The ghosts are saying thank you directly in his head. That's got to be a crazy feeling. He's blushing / sweating a little bit, probably because he's not used to people being nice to him. This is a massive emotional moment for our boy Mamori. Loot drops from the afterlife. The ghosts are literally telling him where the hidden treasure is. Gems, jewels, the whole 9 yards. They want him to use it all to take down the system. Mamori's getting the ultimate thank you package. He's officially funded for the next arc. Yo, is that the Great Sage? Mamori just spotted Anglin, the OG Dark Hero. And wait, they're wearing the same outfit. This isn't just a coincidence. It's destiny. Mamori's basically walking in the footsteps of a legend. The scale of this story just tripled, no cap. The Great Sage is trying to spill the tea, but Mamori can't hear a thing. It's like a bad connection in a Zoom call. He's watching the sage's mouth move, trying to lip read, but nothing's coming through. What is he trying to say? The suspense is killing me. Finally, he heard it. Thank you. The Great Sage and all the other ghosts are fully passing on now. It's a bittersweet moment. Bro Mamori's standing there as the room gets bright. He did it. He actually did it. The ruins are officially cleared of all that bad energy. The ghosts leave him with a final mission. Kill the goddess. Mamori's being all I don't owe you anything. But you know he's thinking about it. He's got that edge now. He's not doing it for them. He's doing it for him. But the mission is clear, Visus has to go. He's in. Mamori's like, yeah, I'm gonna make that shitty goddess pay. Look at those fists. He's calling it a debt. This is personal now. He's ready to go through heaven and hell just to see her fall. The main character arc is officially peaking. Freedom. The doors are opening, and it's literal sunshine. Memori's stepping out into the fresh air for the first time in what feels like forever. He went in a victim and came out a legend. This is the ultimate exit scene. Look out, world. Memori's back. Wait, what's happening outside? The Demon Emperor's army is on the move. Fortress Nightwall has already fallen. While Memori was grinding in the dungeon, the whole world started burning. This isn't just a survival story anymore. It's a world war. Look who's back in the meeting room. Goddess Visis is planning her next countermeasure. Every country is freaking out because of the war. She's acting all calm and collected, but she has no idea that the boy she tried to kill is already on her trail. The clock is ticking. Visis. Rulers, conquerors, fugitives, avengers. Memori's in the Avengers category. The lines are drawn and the players are ready. It's like a high-stakes chess game where every move could end the world. This is the hype build-up we live for. It's going down. The map is set, the pawns are ready, and the whole continent is about to flip. End of the chapter. And what a climax! Memori's out of the ruins, leveled up, and ready to smoke that shitty goddess. Next chapter is gonna be pure fire. See you then.